And he walks in the place, man. He could see on the guy's faces right away something's wrong. And all of a sudden they tell him, yeah, it's downstairs. So Tommy's like, am I getting killed here? So Tommy's walking downstairs. He described it as crooked, creaky, crappy wooden stairs you could fall through. He's in front. Bruno's in back of him. The place is dark downstairs. Dominican guys are following him, and Tommy thinks he's going to get a bullet in the head. He's like, what else could he think? It's certainly not a beer run. So, long story short, they flip open the light, and there's a big guy. They said this guy weighed like 400 pounds. Huge guy. And Tommy's like, what the hell is this? And he hears a guy moaning underneath him. This guy had a guy underneath him. And Tommy's like, what in the world is going on? And then Bruno says, what the hell are you doing, son? And then the Dominican said, oh, you told us to sit on the guy. Well, sit on the guy is slang for just hold him there, tie him up. He can't go anywhere. And this guy's Dominicans didn't speak English all that great. He literally meant get somebody to sit on him. So, I mean, that was funny. If it wasn't, such a serious venue, believe me, Tommy said he would have choked on his tongue laughing so hard. But he saw the faces on these people and knew something was wrong. Bottom line was the guy that was being sat on had fenced stolen jewelry from a horrible crime. It had to do with a desecration of a nun. I believe it was in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. And Bruno went through the guy and he wanted to ask him questions about the crime. And the guy told him. And Bruno said, don't worry, son, we're going to let you go, but you have to just tell us everything you did. And the guy breaks down. He tells him everything he did. And then Bruno's like, that's all right. Now, and I guess the guy described places that only, the monster that did this would know. And apparently Bruno used to go to this church or area, and he was familiar with it. So he knew the guy was telling the truth. And he's like, did anybody else have anything to do with this? We want to make sure that you're the only one. Tell us who else was in on it with you. And then the guy says, no, it was me. And they back and forth. All of a sudden, freaking Bruno pulls out a gun and blows the guy's brains out, literally, spraying Tommy and everybody else with freaking blood and brain matter, just like that. Tommy's shocked out of his freaking mind. Couldn't believe what just happened. More importantly, he couldn't believe that his own uncle and John Gotti, in his mind at that time, had let him go on a freaking hit like this when, he's a young teenager, and that's not what he signed up for. The guy just wanted to sell fireworks, make money, chase women, play cards. And he's like, how could my own uncle and how could John Gotti have approved this? So he was pissed off at them in his head, but he had too much more thinking to do. And wind up on the story was, I mean, none of this is funny. Somebody lost their life, but there's some crazy humor in this. The Dominicans told Bruno, they're like, what are you going to do? You got a dead body. You got blood all over our freaking room down here. What are you going to do? And Bruno was like, he couldn't care less. He's like, don't worry about it, son. We'll call a cleaning company.